Hey guys, I'm Steph and welcome to my beauty stash, or welcome back if you're a returning viewer. Happy to have everybody here. If it is your first time here on my channel, welcome. I have a lot of content for you guys to check out, but I would love it if you would click on that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy watching. Today we are trying out the new concealer from NYX. This is their Bare With Me Concealer Serum. I picked it up in two different shades. I have shade Fair and I have shade Light. So I'm gonna be wear testing this for a good 10-11 hours on my 39-year-old normal to oily skin. I am gonna wear it both with and without powder on my under eye area. I'm gonna spot conceal with it, highlight with it, all of that good stuff. Traditional places where I would normally place my concealer. I'm excited for this one. I'm excited for this one because I use a lot of things in the Bare With Me line. I like the tinted serum. I like the tinted, veil. Guys, I forget what all of these foundations are called. We have tints, veils, serums. The list goes on and on. But this one, they're calling it a concealer serum. So, okay, let's go with that. There are 13 shades of this concealer available on the Ulta Beauty website. I don't know if all of the shades are sold in store. When I was looking for the Fair shade, it only said online. So I didn't check some of the other shades because I was obviously just gonna buy Fair and Light. So you might wanna double check or just place your order on the Ulta Beauty website. It retails for $11. Again, 13 different shades to choose from. This is going to provide medium coverage, and they have a lot of claims with this one. One of the biggest claims is how super hydrating it's going to be. It says that it's going to provide for 24 hours of ultra hydration. It says that it's going to conceal acne, blemishes, dry patches, redness, dark circles. It says it's even good for covering marks on the body. So maybe you have a tattoo you want to cover up. I don't have any tattoos to cover for you guys, or believe me, I would try and see how that would conceal. But it says it's going to be good for pretty much all skin types as well. It's going to be lightweight and provide a natural finish. Easy mess-free application, yes. So we get a little pump with it, and I like that. I like that a lot. I think I like this better than the doe foot because you can pump out a really small amount and then just dab it on with your fingertip or your brush, whatever you want to do. It says it's 100% vegan. So I'll be giving this a good 10 to 11 hour wear test today on my 39-year-old normal to oily skin. On one of my eyes, I'm going to set with powder, and then the other eye I will not set. And I'm also going to be using this as a spot concealer so we can see how well it holds up. So I'm very excited for this one. I love NYX as a brand. They make a lot of my favorite products, and whenever they release something new, especially when it's like a base product like a foundation or a concealer, a powder, I'm always down to try it. Now I will insert swatches of this concealer and also comparing it to a couple other concealers in my stash, so hopefully that will help you make a good buying decision when it comes to picking your shade. And then we'll jump into the application portion, and then I will give you the check-ins throughout the day, and of course my final thoughts at the end of the video. If you guys want to see this new NYX Bare With Me Concealer Serum in action, keep on watching. Alright guys, so like I mentioned earlier, I have bought two shades of this new NYX Bare With Me Concealer Serum. So I'm going to go in first with the shade Fair, and it does come with a little pump. I've already applied my foundation. I'm actually on the last day of wear testing this new one from Tower 28. This is the SunnyDays SPF 30 Tinted Sunscreen. They call it a foundation also. So this is the one I have, and it's in shade 15 Melrose, in case you are wondering. Now I have Fair on the back of my hand, and I'm going to take this BK Beauty and Angie Hot and Flashy brush. This is the A506. This is what they designed for concealer. And I'm just going to start applying under the eye area. I like to take the concealer up this way so it's a lifted effect, especially if it's a brightening concealer. And since I am going in with the lighter shade, the shade alone is going to be brightening. And this brush is doing a fantastic job of blending everything. I will go over it with a damp makeup sponge. Okay, so with concealer, without concealer. Let me get a little bit more and do this eye. Okay, so I definitely like the coverage that I got. This does say that it is going to be a medium coverage, natural finish with 24-hour hydration. So that's great, especially for the under eye area. Now, I still have a little bit left on the back of my hand, which is fine because I want to compare the shade to light. So there's light and then there's fair. And I'm going to use my damp beauty sponge and I'm going to pick up a little bit and add right in this area where I always spot conceal. I'm going to add a little bit right up here as well. This is still the shade light. I actually think I like this shade a little bit better, especially for what I'm doing. I don't mind the fair for the under eye for brightening, but if I run out, I would definitely just stay with the light shade. Okay, so here's how the under eye area looks, the rest of my face. I think everything looks pretty good. It's definitely, I don't feel like it's a natural finish just yet. Maybe it'll settle down in a bit, and I am going to apply powder. However, I am not going to set one eye. I'll probably not set the left eye, and then I'll just go from there. But yeah, easy to apply, very lightweight, very creamy. It feels pretty hydrating, but yeah, I feel like it's still a little bit tacky, especially like under the eye area. So let me grab a setting powder so I can set. I am going to set both sides of the face just because that's how I'm doing the wear test with the foundation today. But I will not set the under eye area just so we can see if there's any creasing, cracking, or smearing. So let me grab a powder and I'll be right back. All right, so I grabbed the Flower Beauty Miracle Matte Loose Finishing Powder, and let me go ahead and grab a little bit of the product, the powder, and I'm gonna set my under eye area with that. I'm also gonna be setting my T-zone and stuff. All right, so I think that looks really smooth. This powder is fantastic. If you haven't tried this Flower Beauty Miracle Matte Loose Finishing Powder, you need to. It is a good one. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, let me get a little brush. So now I'm going to take this BK 108 brush, and I'm going to use this to just set my T-zone, especially right here where I put the concealer. Now I'm also going to set right here where I place the concealer. I do wear a mask. I'm getting ready for work. So I do wear a mask at work. So I want to make sure I set my face well so nothing completely rubs off. You can see that took down that dewiness, that glowiness that the concealer and the foundation had. Okay, let me take a closer look. So you can definitely see from one eye to the other, this is definitely more matte. And then over here, there's more of a dew going on. It's settling a little bit, like ever so slightly, but it's nothing that, you know, it can't be pat out like that. But I think everywhere else, it looks really, really smooth. The powder, the concealer, the foundation, everything is playing nicely with each other this morning. I am going to finish the rest of my makeup. I have to film an eye tutorial video right now. So I will check in with you guys in about, 5 hours, my lunch break, and we'll see how the concealer is doing. So I'll be right back. Hey guys, this is the 5-hour check-in, trying out this new NYX concealer. What are we thinking under the eye area? I think this side looks really smooth. This is the side that I powdered down. The other areas where I placed it, it's been pairing really nicely with this new Tower 28 SunnyDays Tinted Sunscreen Foundation. I like the way my makeup looks. I think everything looks good. Even this side that I didn't, powder underneath there, I think it still looks okay. I feel like maybe this one has a little bit more coverage and it's a little bit brighter than this one, but I think that if you're one that doesn't tend to set your under eye area anyway, this one might be okay. It might be okay. Well, I'll give you the final verdict at the end of the day, but so far seems to be working just fine. And just remember, if you get any like little creases, you can very easily pat them out. And actually this feels like it's pretty much like it's dried down. Like it doesn't feel like it's moving or anything like that. It feels almost identically to this one. So that helps also, that it's not going to be moving around on you throughout the day. So I'm liking the way it looks. No complaints right now. I will be back in another 5 hours at the end of the day to give you guys my final thoughts on this new NYX concealer. Stay tuned. Okay guys, 10 hours later, trying out these new NYX concealers from their Bear With Me line. This is the Concealer Serum. Concealer Serum. Remember that I'm wearing the shade Fair under my eyes and light on the rest of my face. I really like it, guys. This one is a winner, and I think I like this one better than the Born to Glow concealer, the one that has that little sponge tip applicator. I definitely like this one more than that one. I think you get a little bit more coverage with this one as well. Let's take a look at my under eye area. So this is the side that I powdered, and then this is the side that I didn't. I will say, for not powdering the under eye area on this side, like it didn't budge, it didn't smear, it didn't cake up, it kind of settled into the fine lines, but I was able to pat it out and then that was it. It settles on its own. So if you're one to not wear powder under your eye area, then this is definitely something you want to check out. For 11 bucks, 13 different shades. It's super hydrating, medium coverage. I like the way this did. I do prefer the side that I powdered. I think it definitely looks a lot smoother down there. It even looks a bit brighter, and being like 10 and a half hours later, I think it's looking pretty good. And then where I spot concealed over here, no issues there. It worked great as a spot concealer, and I used the shade Light to spot conceal and then to add to my forehead, a little bit on my nose and on my chin. I think if I was only going to go with one shade, for me, I would just stick with the light. But I wanted to get them both, obviously, just to try them for you guys so that you can see how they're going to look on my skin tone. And when I'm looking for a foundation or a concealer, I tend to go more with fair to light and neutral to warm undertone, if that helps you all make a buying decision. But these are pretty good. These are definitely worth checking out. You get 0.32 fluid ounces of product for $11. This is the new Bear With Me Concealer Serum. This is the little sister to the rest of the Bear With Me line. Actually, that's a really good line. It's a really good line to check out. And whenever you guys see me spraying my brush to do my eyeshadow looks, I'm using the Bear With Me multitasking setting spray. So just wanted to throw that out there. I use this line quite a bit. I think it was a good addition. I hope they don't discontinue it anytime soon, because I know this is going to be a favorite amongst a lot of you. But let me know your thoughts. What did you guys think of today's wear test? What do you think of this new concealer? Has it been on your radar? I know it was released a few days ago on the Ulta Beauty website. Let me know if you guys have checked it out and if you're going to. Again, I'm a normal to oily skin type, and even though this is a super hydrating product, it didn't cause me to get excess oily, greasy, cakey, nothing. It is a really nice concealer to add to your stash. I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. You all have a great day or night wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, guys. Drink your water, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye.